My name is Debbie with Ferry-Morse Home Gardening. Have you ever found yourself staring at that sunny spot in your backyard, imagining a beautiful green garden there? Here is a step-by-step process of creating your very own backyard garden from seed, as well as some tips I know will help your garden thrive. Site selection is where you'll want to start. Ideally, your site should receive full sun, which is 6 to 8 hours of sunlight every day. It should have fertile soil that drains well and be near a source of water that allows you to irrigate your plants efficiently. Be sure there is plenty of space from trees and shrubs, and if your soil is too rocky or too difficult to work, then building a raised bed might be your best option. Now it's time to work the soil and get ready for planting. Clean the area up of debris and tool your beds until they are crumbly and weed-free. This can be a lot of work, so get the entire family involved. If you have access to a tiller, that would be a huge help, but if not, that's okay too. Some of the essential tools of the gardening trade are going to include gardening gloves, hand pruners, a long-handled hoe, a rake, a spade, a trowel, and a really good watering can. Once you have prepared your growing site, decide on what you are going to grow. Set yourself up for success by picking varieties that appeal to your taste and are easy to grow in your growing zone. It is okay to start small and not overwhelm yourself. Now, begin planning the layout of your garden, considering how much space you have at your site. Most seedlings are not going to take up too much space initially, but mature plants require a lot of room that might overcrowd a small garden, so plan accordingly. Once you've decided on a good layout, sow your seeds. Depending on your outdoor growing window and each seed's requirements, you'll either sow them indoors or directly outdoors. Check out our video and our guide on indoor seed starting, which will help you tremendously. For outdoor sowing, use these guidelines. Plant each seed according to its instructions for depth, and then sow your seeds in rows. And be sure to label each row so you can remember what you planted there, because when it all starts coming up, they all look the same. A good rule of thumb is to oversow your seeds because you can always thin them out later. Irrigation is going to be essential. So here's a little advice on watering. Actively growing plants require about 1 inch of water each week. Watering in the morning gives plants a chance to dry out, which can help you avoid fungal problems. Sprinklers, a watering can, or even just a hose are all the equipment you need to provide your seeds and plants with adequate water. You are almost certainly going to experience a few pests in your garden, and it's best to use a preventative approach to control them. Check out our guides on identifying and controlling garden pests for some specific examples and treatments. Stay on top of the weeds. Make sure to comb your garden for them and pull them before they multiply. After all of your hard work, it will be time to harvest and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Once you experience the intense goodness of your own homegrown produce, your expectations of what vegetables should taste like will never be the same again. To learn more, visit ferrymorse.com today to find everything you need to help you be a more successful gardener.